In my conversations with my kids, one topic that frequently comes up is the idea of knowing when enough is enough. It's a lesson that, while simple, holds profound significance for our happiness. Understanding when we have enough is not just a practical consideration. It's a powerful mindset that can transform our lives. It shifts our focus from an endless pursuit of external gains to a deeper appreciation for what we already have. This lesson is especially important in a culture that constantly pushes us to seek the next big thing, often leaving us feeling unfulfilled. The video explores the concept of more and enough. Check out the full details by visiting the link in the description. The Dog and the Bone. One of the stories I frequently share with my kids to illustrate the pitfalls of always wanting more is Aesop's fable of the dog looking at his own reflection. In the fable, a dog with a bone in his mouth looks into a stream and sees his reflection. Mistaking it for another dog with a bigger bone, he greedily tries to snatch the larger bone, only to lose the one he already had. The moral of the story is that in our desire to gain more, we may end up losing everything we already possess. This fable perfectly encapsulates the danger of constantly reaching for more without appreciating what we have. The dog's folly mirrors how we might let our desire for more possessions, success, or status cause us to overlook and ultimately lose the good things we already have. It's a powerful reminder that the pursuit of more, especially when driven by envy or comparison, can result in losing what is truly valuable to us. Satisfice. Understanding and embracing the concept of enough can truly transform our lives. At the heart of this idea is the concept of satisfice, which means choosing a solution that meets our needs adequately, rather than obsessing over achieving perfection. For a deeper dive into this idea, check out my blog post on satisfice. The allure of more, the pursuit of more, whether it's more toys, fairness, time, or possessions, can be a major source of unhappiness. This endless chase often distracts us from appreciating what we already have and can lead to a chronic sense of dissatisfaction. Let's break down how this quest for more affects various aspects of our lives. 1. Toys and possessions. Children and adults, too, often believe that accumulating more toys or possessions will lead to greater happiness. The initial excitement of a new toy quickly fades, revealing that the temporary joy it brings doesn't sustain long-term happiness. Instead, teaching children to value and care for what they already have can lead to more genuine satisfaction. The cycle of craving the latest gadget or toy often leaves them perpetually unfulfilled. By shifting the focus from acquiring more to appreciating what we already possess, we foster a sense of contentment that goes beyond material possessions. 2. Fairness and comparison. The concept of fairness can also become a trap. In our quest for what we perceive as fair, we often compare ourselves to others, which can lead to envy and resentment. We might feel that we deserve more, or that others have more than they deserve. This constant comparison creates a never-ending cycle of dissatisfaction. By focusing on our own journey and being grateful for our individual circumstances, we break free from this cycle. True happiness comes from internal contentment, not from measuring ourselves against others. The F word around our house is fair. Nothing is fair. Wanting fair is a losing battle. 3. Time and productivity. The belief that more time spent on a task or activity will always yield better results is another common misconception. We often think that if we dedicate more hours to something, it will automatically lead to greater success or happiness. It's not always the quantity of time, but the quality of our engagement that matters. Focusing on meaningful and purposeful activities, rather than just accumulating more hours, can lead to greater satisfaction and a more balanced life. It's essential to recognize that time spent in pursuit of personal joy and growth can be more fulfilling than simply clocking in extra hours. Being busy is not being productive. 4. Having more than others. Comparing our possessions or achievements to those of others can be a major source of discontent. We might feel that having more than someone else will bring us happiness, but this pursuit is often fruitless. The constant desire to have more or be better than others can erode our sense of peace and satisfaction. Instead, Finding joy in what we already have and cultivating a mindset of gratitude can bring about a deeper, more lasting happiness. Understanding that happiness is not tied to external comparisons, but to our own internal contentment is key. Before we continue with the video, take a quick moment to hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't yet. And don't forget to ring the bell for notifications so you never miss out on our latest updates. Plus, we've got some helpful resources in the description. Check them out and share your comments after you're done watching. Keeping up with the Joneses. The drive to keep up with the Joneses, the urge to match or exceed the lifestyle and possessions of our peers, can be a powerful force. Many people work long hours and incur substantial debt just to maintain an image of success and affluence. This relentless pursuit of outward appearances often leads to financial strain, stress, and even physical health issues. The cost of keeping up. People often sacrifice personal time, family time, and even their health to achieve the appearance of wealth and success. Long hours at work can lead to burnout and affect relationships, as people prioritize earning more money to fund their lifestyle over spending quality time with loved ones. This lifestyle also puts pressure on individuals to make purchases and maintain a certain image, often leading to unnecessary debt and financial stress. Impact on health. The stress of constantly trying to keep up with others can also affect physical health. People may neglect their well-being, skipping exercise or choosing unhealthy foods to save time or money. The constant pressure to appear successful can lead to poor eating habits, lack of sleep, and increased anxiety, all of which can contribute to weight gain and other health issues. My personal journey. Reflecting on my journey to early retirement, this principle has been particularly relevant. As a teenager, I set a clear financial goal, a specific dollar amount I believed would be sufficient for my needs and desires. I worked diligently to achieve that goal, and once I reached it, I found the freedom and satisfaction I had been seeking. For me, it was like solving a math problem. I determined what enough was and worked towards it. Looking back, I'm amazed that my teenage self had the foresight to understand this principle so clearly. My journey underscores a fundamental truth. The desire for more can often be the root of misery. It stands as a barrier to true peace and contentment. By focusing on what we have and recognizing when enough is enough, we can cultivate a more fulfilling and joyful life. The pursuit of more can lead us astray from genuine happiness. Embracing the concept of satisficing, settling for what is good enough rather than striving for perfection, can bring about a more profound sense of contentment. So next time you or your children find yourselves yearning for more, remember that happiness often lies in appreciating what we already have, and understanding that sometimes good enough really is enough. Thanks for watching, and if you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with your friends. Also, don't forget the link in the description.